Hello, fellow viewers. This is Blade the Comic Nerd here. Today, we're reviewing the Ghostbusters. Not these Ghostbusters, or these Ghostbusters, or even these Ghostbusters. But I'm talking about these Ghostbusters. Oh wait, that's the wrong picture. Nope, we're talking about these Ghostbusters, which I can actually say weren't that bad. Their acting, I'll get into more of that later, but I'm just gonna say right now they weren't that bad. But now, let me talk about more of the new Ghostbusters and the controversy. Now, when I first heard about the new Ghostbusters, I was very, very skeptic about it. I thought it was gonna be bad, or at least mediocre. There's been so much hate. I did still hope that it might be good, but I was kind of sad. I thought it was going to be really, really bad, but it turned out it was really, really good. There was no reason being skeptic for it. It was really good. I really did like it. There were some parts I didn't like, but altogether, I really did like the new Ghostbusters. I really did like it. It was really good. It was nice. I saw new characters, everything. And, yeah. So, yeah. First we get to the main character. And that main character, her name is Erin. Now, in the beginning of the movie, she's a principal. Not a principal, but a college teacher, or I think a high school teacher, who wrote a book a long time ago about ghosts. And one day it was I think an abandoned amusement. It was an abandoned house that was turned into a museum. Needed help, and since they read her book, they decided to get her attention about it. So they decided to get their attention with her old friend. And her old friend was Patty, who wrote the book with her. And she got to talk to Patty, talking about how her name was on the book. She did talk to the book, but they took off her name originally since she didn't want to be known about the book. So they decided to check out the museum, and guess what they found? Oh, and by the way, Patty had a friend named Holtzman, which Holtzman is my favorite character in the movie altogether. She really never talks in the movie, and probably has the most funniest scenes, in my opinion. And I really, really did like her. She was really funny. Didn't talk a lot, had a lot of the best jokes, made most of the technology in the movie really smart. I just really did like her since her jokes were just more silent and she was just not that talkative. And I just thought she was the most funniest and just more the coolest of all. And so then they go to the abandoned museum, and not the abandoned museum, but it was a house that was turned into a museum because of the hauntings. And so then they go to the museum, whatever it's called, and they find this, a ghost. And that face is just out of its mind, really creepy. But yeah, so after that, the ghost throws up on her. Yeah. So, yeah, they record it. Holtzman records it. And now, they put it on YouTube. And this is where they really talk about the YouTube incident, where a lot of people said the movie sucked. And they bring this up a lot in the movie. A lot. And they need to really just, come on, stop. Do you think your movie's that bad, Ghostbusters? If you do, then why'd you make it in the first place? Because you keep bringing it up back non-stop. Like, it's not even funny. It's just annoying. Please stop. Just stop. Now, something else I really do like about this movie is how the ghosts look like. It's like the effects. Like, look at that lady on the side right here. Look at her face, like a skull. Look how cool that is. Like, the effects are really well done. I really do like the CGI and how the ghosts are like that blue. I really do like the new ghost altogether. It's amazing. Straight up, just amazing. And I just love it how they all look like. I really do like how the ghosts look like, how creative they look. Especially the trailer I showed in the beginning. I really did like all the ghosts. Really, really did. And yeah. And now it's time to talk about the second favorite. Now, my second favorite Ghostbuster. I really did like Patty and Holtzman. Abby and Aaron, I kind of liked them. I just liked them most of all. She had the best jokes in the movie altogether. And so they find her. So she works in the New York trains. And so basically, she finds a ghost. She talks to the Ghostbusters, which, by the way, they set up their place at a Chinese store since they couldn't afford the fire station. So after that, they go down to the train station. They find a ghost, capture some more film of it, and guess what happens next? They catch a guy spray painting a ghost, and Patty tells him, "Stop writing that." He says, "Fine, whatever," and sprays the famous mark on it. And guess what it looks like? It looks like there was no Ghostbusters sign. Wow, what a coincidence. It's not like that just fell into their hands. Like, wow. Really, what a coincidence. Just wow. The villain is just, it's just a joke. It's just terrible altogether. The villain is this guy, which is a reference to what Sony thinks the Ghostbusters fans are, which is butthurt, sad, old man. No offense to the actor, because he's not a sad old man. He's a great actor, but in this movie, they did him terrible, and they made him look like a complete weirdo, which I actually like this actor. I've seen him play in a few comedy movies, and I do know who he is. But in this movie, he's not that good. And I've seen him in some really good movies. But seriously, the villain was just a butthurt Ghostbusters fan. No offense to the actual actor who played that. And he really has no reason why he's attacking or making ghosts, making porno devices to make ghosts paranormal levels go up higher. But I have a question. If you can make that, how come you're not rich? Like, you are making devices that make activity. You're making a device to go to another dimension full of ghosts. Do you know how much money the government will give you for that? It's just straight up stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Come on. Just sell that product to the government that you found another dimension. People won't treat you like crap anymore. You should have done that from the beginning. People won't treat you like crap. Then you would have been rich. But whatever, you know. The movie needed to have a main villain. He wasn't that good and he killed himself. And then I gotta get to another character. Kevin. Oh my gosh. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest. He had some good jokes. But after that, he'd make a very dumb joke. This character, how did you survive living for so long if you can't tell the difference between closing your eyes, no, not closing your eyes, but holding your ears or shutting your ears with your hands from shutting your eyes with your hands, or basically closing them or blocking them, your hands blocking them. But seriously, how is he the receptionist? He's terrible. He's straight up stupid, and just an idiot. he has made some good jokes, but seriously, he was really, really, really dumb. Now, I just realized I forgot to talk about the cameos. Personally, I really didn't like Bill Murphy's cameo. I did like, dang it, I forgot what his name was. He was a taxi driver. I did like his cameo, but when he said, "I'm afraid no ghosts," it was kind of cringy. My face kind of cringed when he said that. But I liked the cameo too. And I did like the last cameo, where the last Ghostbuster, he was Patty's uncle, which that was actually a really cute scene. So, yeah, I really forgot about that, and I apologize. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, Bill Murray dies by nightmare. Yeah, Bill Murray throws him out the window. But you kind of remember. You've seen the movies at this point. I'm not going to talk about that scene with Nightmare and everything. I did like the mannequin scene, though. But I don't want to talk about the actions. Nightmare, he had a minifigure, which was disappointing since he's a big fig. He's a really cool monster. Like the scene where he was on Patty's back and she had to leave. Really cool ghost. Really did like him. And that's all I'm going to talk about. And yeah. So yeah. After that, the main villain possesses Kevin's body and releases all the ghosts. And now, all the ghosts are around the city. And this fighting scene was straight up amazing. I love this fighting scene. It was just straight up just amazing. They did like whips and turns while having the ghosts on the thing. They like throw them, make them do backflips. It was so amazing. So amazing. And I really did like it. And someone else does also make a small cameo, which is Slimer. Which he steals the Ghostbusters car and drives off with all his friends. He even has a Miss Slimer, like he's taking all of his friends with him, driving around the city, which is like completely crazy and really funny. But I kind of didn't like it since it was a small cameo. But remember, I kind of remember that in the first Ghostbusters, Slimer also didn't have a big role. He just really has a big role in all the marketing, basically. But in the original movie, he really never had a big role. He really didn't. It was only like a few scenes he was in, really. So after that, he steals the car. So after that, Patty tries to talk to the main villain and tells him, "Why don't you just turn into a cute, friendly ghost?" And first, he turns to the Ghostbuster symbol. Then, he turns into this, which is totally not Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which they're both giant white blobs taking over the city. They could have done a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man besides doing this. It's basically the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You could have just put a little hat on him and make that little part blue and put in Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Make his first more chubbier, boom. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's basically what he is. I mean, I'm just straight up serious. Like, you could have just said that he was a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and I would have had no problem with it. It's just more dumb of how they had the Ghostbusters symbol, which, for some reason, is like a miracle that it landed in their hands. The people who were trying to find ghosts found a man writing a symbol about ghosts just for them with an X mark because they want ghosts to leave. So yeah, they fight him. So it turns out the little thing. So when someone was driving the car, they have this thing that powers up their not powers up, but it can help. You can use it. It's like basically it's a nuke. It's like a nuke basically, but you can use it on the proton packs and it powers up. They say in the movie it's a nuke, but seriously, I don't believe that. Why would you give just a normal citizen a nuke? In the movie, it looks like a nuke. It's straight up a nuke. But seriously, I would not like to believe it's a nuke. I really would not like to believe that. So after that, they shoot a portal, and the ghost he falls in. He's about to fall in, and they shoot him in his nards, his private. Well, he doesn't have private. He's a white blob. He tries to grab, you know how when someone gets himself hurt, they grab for a private insulin. He would grab onto himself so he didn't get sucked in. So they shot him right there. You know, it's just like insulin you grab on and hold him. So yeah, and then he fell into the portal, and Abby, the second main character, or Aaron's best friend, falls into the portal too, and she goes back out there and saves her, and they both come out with white hair. So after the city's saved, the government says that this is the terrorist poisoning the water, which is just really funny. Illuminati can find. So yeah, not bad. So yeah, I really did like new Ghostbusters. It was really good, especially how they're doing so many nice things. Like they're taking pictures of little kids in the hospital, and a lot of kids are now growing up with this new Ghostbusters. You see a little picture of girls dressing up as them and really adoring the new Ghostbusters, which is really sweet and nice. So yeah, it actually wasn't a bad movie. I can say I like it. I'm in the middle. Well, I can't be in the middle, since if I don't see it, I'll be called a sexist and a misogynist. And if I do see it, I'll be called a feminist or a feminazi. Which both of them, I don't really agree with feminism. If you see my likes, I watch a lot of Mr. Repsion and Amazing Atheists. I watch them a lot. And I don't watch people like Onision, because Onision is just a hypocrite. I'm just gonna explain why, real quick. How are you gonna say that you're for feminism when you want women to be superior? But isn't your definition of feminism is equal for men and women? Kind of hypocritical and kind of sexist, because you want women to be superior. So that's technically sexist. I hope you understand that, Nishan. You're very, very dumb. If you want men and women to be equal, is that your definition of feminist? Yeah, I remember your video. Go back and watch the video, and it says equal rights for men and women. But you want women to be superior. So you're technically sexist. But I'm sorry, I don't really want to get into this. I'm not on that like drama channel or stuff like that. I really don't want to get into stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next review. It's probably Suicide Squad or Steven Universe, which is probably Suicide Squad. I've heard some things about it, and I hope it's good. I don't like bad reshooting, man.